finished warping the loom with a little bit, with a little help with my son. Very little help, because he just helped me for about 15 minutes and then ran away. So I've done the warping. When you finish that, just a second. Руди! Не хулигань! My dog creating the chaos in the kitchen. The last thread was just to place it around and tie the knot. So they started with the first warp here and the last one at the back. So what I need here now is, well, I hope I got all the threads here. I already placed the bar that will work as the shed change. So it will when I need to change the shed, I'll just pull it down and twist a bit. And now I have to prepare the handlebar. The handlebar will hold only the back side. So it's a bit like a rigid handle with only one thread out of pair attached to the handle. And to do that, well, I've made some changes for this bar. Originally it wasn't in there. My husband inserted the hooks here. Never mind the mess. So when I'm facing the hooks towards the wall, so the smooth part goes to facing towards me, and I don't know if I'll try to get the camera holder right, because I need to have two hands to finish this part, and that's a new holder, so I'm not used to it. I hope it stays. Nope. Let me pull it up. These fancy ones, the ones that sliding. Oh, that's better. I hope it can hold everything. No. I think it was just a waste of money, this holder. Or maybe I just need to remove the case because it's too heavy. Just a second. I always mess with new devices that I test them before. I should have tested them before going live. But at least the lamp is working. Just a second. Remove the case. Oh, that's better. And I hope the camera won't overheat this light. Well, I guess that's no, it's definitely not good. And no. Okay. Stay like this. Hope it stays well. Oops. Just a second. Stay. So after using the 15 ply warping thread, I made just like 4 ply. Yes, it's actually the old one. I purchased it at about 7 years ago, but I'd never had a chance to install it. So finally got the room where I can install it and where I can use it. So this will hold the handles. So far I'll keep it on the loom. And if only I can find the other thread just a second. I think Rudy pulled it away somewhere. Got it. Rudy took it into his nest. So before I start work, the placing handles, I need to make sure that the handlebar stays solid. So we'll try not, oops, not to drop the camera again. Those cheap camera holders. So I've got the loom, and all I need, never mind the mess, it's so hot here that first I have to tie it to the loom so it doesn't slide off, and I'll be working like this. So just the cross here so that the handlebar is actually attached, just because this loom is an absolute disaster. I have to work it this way. Usually the bar is attached to the loom and it's not easy to remove, but in this case this is just the way it's done. And I'll repeat this part on the other side of the loom again, so at least it doesn't fall off and doesn't hit me. And if you give me just 2 minutes, I don't want to move the camera in case it falls again, and then expose the mess I have in my weaving room. I just finished warping it about like 20 minutes ago, so I didn't have a chance to prepare everything right for the stream. Just took a break, had some tea, and started streaming. So sorry for this delay in new information. Now, once this bar stays solid, it might slide up and down a bit. I'll do the first part until my camera overheats, and then we'll see how much I can do. I can spare time here. So I just attach this rope. It has to be really tight, so it might just leave slightly, but generally stay the same. So when I tie the handles, it shouldn't drop. So let me redo the thing here. Okay. And as I said, I've already inserted the bar that will act as a handle, the shaft change, and I place it just as high as possible. So now I have both front and back pairs separated. Got the front and got the back, and I've gotta do a bit of spinning here, because for the handles I'll use the same. Yes, I didn't stream a lot because last time I was warping, I strained the neck and my hernia went really bad. I couldn't really barely move, so I spent like almost 2 months. I spent either going to the sea or visiting our neighbors. They have a swimming pool, so I was actually trying to fix my neck and trying to fix my back. But now, since my family is here, they really helped me a lot, because my son was standing and pulling all this back and forth behind the loom. So I did everything in 2 days, and I've got about 60 or 61 centimeter warp here. The total size of the carpet. The original pattern says it should be about, it's overlapping here. Let's see some space gaps here. Let's just cross threads here. Yes, so he helped me a lot. I don't know if I can manage to get the camera close, but we'll try. Okay. Just unravel a little bit because it's too tight. Since the front pair is already separated for us, and it will be changing the shed when we drop it down. I skip the front pair, and I go to the back. Don't go to the real behind back, just the one that goes under the bar. If you can split, there's another set of threads that will go into handles, and from right to the left and you need to make something like 2.5 fingers, probably about an inch space. And if you've done the macrame, it'll be something like that. The knot here. Make sure you've got the nice space for the couple of threads. Again, since we got this one already fixed, this one already in the handle, skip the next front, pull the next back. Make sure that you got both handled and the threads do not cross. all the threads a bit lighter. The both threads here, I don't know if you can see that or not. Unfortunately, this camera holder doesn't allow to go any further. Oh, let me try to move it that way. Again, never buy cheap equipment for streaming. Okay, now it's sliding this way, and okay, no. Well, I guess that's the maximum I can get from this camera holder. Make sure that all the threads are on the same level. And again, skip one, pick next. Keep the same space. Make sure that's all the same space. Once I do 3 or 4 threads, I can easily insert the ruler. That will help me to keep the distance. Then it will be much easier. Just as I started with the warping, before I get to make 3, okay, 1, 2, 3. Sorry. Was so occupied with the camera holder that I missed the thread. So I've got 3. Forgot to skip 1. Was twisted on top, that's why I didn't notice it. Skip 1, pick 1. You were skipping the thread that goes in the front, and we're picking the thread that goes from the back. Yeah. So that everything should go like this. Let me hope. Camera is heating. Look at that. so nice and straight. And once I do 3 or 4 more, I can insert the plastic ruler or the any warping sticks, cross sticks, anything that is about 1 inch wide, and it will keep the level. Something like this. So when I warp, it will keep the level, and when I remove it, everything will be back to its normal place. I'm sorry, I think I have to stop streaming because my my telephone is actually burning. It's overheating so much. Probably the new update, I must have done something again to the camera. And thanks for joining me tonight, and hopefully this week I'll stream more, because there'll be definitely more things to do, and I will start weaving finally the moment that I have been waiting for such a long time. So I'll do the heddles. I'll regulate the tension by twisting this up, raising the level up until I get the, right now it's kind of floppy, but when I do the tension, I think it should be C note singing. So, but that will be next stream. Thanks for joining me tonight, and have fun. Bye.